Thank you, Dr. Burchard, for that very nice introduction. Today it is my privilege as the 8th Chancellor of Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville, to deliver my first address to the campus. I am honored to have been chosen for this position earlier this year, and I'm so excited about the future and what we can do together to continue moving the university forward. Over the past 4 months, I've had the opportunity to speak with many faculty, staff, students, and alumni to learn about all of the activities that have brought SIUE national recognition in recent years. We have arrived. And now, as we review our strengths and the areas in which we can further strengthen, it is time to renew our strategic plan, a plan that will shape the future of this institution, this region, and most importantly, shape the individual lives of our students. Speaking of our students, this fall, SIUE enrolled a record number of freshmen. Most of these students were born in 1994. And here are some characteristics of this generation, courtesy of Beloit College. For several years, this college publishes a profile of the current year's freshman class. Reading this list always helps me think about the mindset of our students and never fails to make me feel old. The freshman class of 2012 is the most tribal generation in history. They despise being separated from contact with their friends. They have never seen a paper airplane ticket. For most of their lives, maintaining relations between the U.S. and the rest of the world has been a woman's job. History has always had its own channel. A significant percentage of them will enter college already displaying hearing loss. They can't imagine people carrying luggage through airports. It's always rolled. Despite being very popular gathering places, 2/3 of the bookstores in the United States have closed during their lifetimes. They have always enjoyed school memories with a digital yearbook. The Twilight Zone is about vampires, not Rod Serling. And my personal favorite, the Green Bay Packers have always celebrated with the Lambeau Leap. I like this list for what it represents. The introduction of new technologies and exciting experiences into time-honored traditions of higher education. Reading the list each year always reminds me, today's students don't learn in the same way that I did when I was an undergraduate. It is strong evidence that we need to continue to move forward to meet the needs and expectations of this new generation. When I look back to my visit of SIUE for the first time last spring during the interview process, I was so impressed by the many strengths of this institution. SIUE is truly committed to its mission. We are a public, comprehensive university dedicated to the communication, expansion, and integration of knowledge. We demonstrate this through the high-quality undergraduate education we provide. We are further committed to providing excellent graduate and professional programs, and we offer public service, cultural, and arts programming for all of the citizens of Southern Illinois. Our institution is accredited by the Higher Learning Commission, and nearly 60 of SIUE's academic programs are accredited by professional agencies. More than a decade ago, the university joined the Academic Quality Improvement Program, or AQIP. This is an innovative way of maintaining regional accreditation. AQIP brings together the principles of continuous improvement into the culture of higher education. In a few weeks, we will be submitting our AQIP systems portfolio to the Higher Learning Commission. They will then assign a team of evaluators to review our progress in meeting the AQIP standards. The university fosters collegial and cooperative relationships with a number of external stakeholders. Some examples that I have become familiar with in the past few months include our dual diploma engineering program with Istanbul Technical University, our cooperative nursing program with SIU Carbondale, and our 2+2 programs with several area community colleges. Our most recent initiative, SIUE's Cuban and Caribbean Center, is facilitated through the College of Arts and Sciences. As President Burchard mentioned, a few weeks ago I was fortunate to be part of a delegation that visited the University of Havana to sign this important agreement. SIU Carbondale is also part of this exciting initiative, and we'll be collaborating with our sister school in several other areas, including enhancement of technology transfer, shared library resources, and the possibility of additional joint degree programs. Equally important are our internal cooperative relationships, where faculty members work across departments, schools, and colleges to offer interdisciplinary programs. Two examples of SIUE's successful cross-disciplinary programs include a dual pharmacy MBA program and a new Master of Science in Healthcare Informatics. We are offering this new degree to employees in the BJC healthcare system. I have also been very impressed with the strong partnership between academic affairs and student affairs as faculty, staff, and leaders in both areas work to improve the student experience and facilitate student success. Our partnerships are showcased through our students' involvement in experiential learning, including cooperative education, internships, clinical experiences, and student teaching throughout the Metro East and the St. Louis area. Our location makes us an important asset to the communities we serve. Our students are placed in experiential learning opportunities with Fortune 500 companies, area school districts, a wide range of healthcare providers, as well as small businesses and nonprofit groups. Many of these experiences turn into ongoing employment opportunities. In fact, 90% of our graduates secure jobs within 6 months of graduation. SIUE's research, grants, and contracts reflect our solid focus on a teacher-scholar model and the high caliber of our faculty. According to fall 2011 statistics, 81% of our faculty members possess terminal degrees. And last year, SIUE received 207 grant awards totaling more than $43 million. Our faculty members are professionals in their fields. They're recognized widely for their expertise. Several faculty members have been honored with national and international awards and named to national and international accreditation agencies. SIUE is very proud to have 4 faculty members recognized as Fulbright Scholars. SIUE is also home to several centers that are engaged in important work at the regional, state, and national levels. I would like to mention a few of the centers that I have visited over the last few weeks. The Center for STEM Research, Education, Outreach involves faculty members from several academic departments. The STEM Center provides programming for area educators in partnership with regional corporations. The Illinois Education Research Council conducts independent research and policy analysis on a wide range of contemporary education issues. The Institute for Urban Research is dedicated to investigating quality of life issues for residents and employees within urban areas. The National Corn to Ethanol Research Center offers testing services for a wide variety of clients in academia, business, and government. And finally, I've had the opportunity to visit our East St. Louis Center, where SIUE operates a very successful charter high school and several grant-funded programs. This center serves hundreds of children and their families in that community each year. During my short time at this university, I have been very impressed by the accolades we've received that directly support our mission. These honors include being ranked by Washington Monthly among the top 50 master's granting universities in the country, and, once again, being named among the best regional universities by the U.S. News and World Report. In March, the university was named to the President's Higher Education Community Service Honor Roll with distinction. This is recognition by the Corporation for National and Community Service and marks the second time in 3 years we've been listed in this category. Most recently, GI Jobs, a magazine for individuals transitioning out of the U.S. military, named SIUE as a military-friendly campus. SIUE now fully participates in the NCAA Division I athletic program as a member of the Ohio Valley Conference and is eligible for postseason play in all sports. Spring 2012 marked the 12th consecutive semester that SIUE student athletes earned a 3.0 or higher GPA. Wow. Each of these awards involves the dedication and hard work of our faculty, staff, and students, and I am so pleased to share these accomplishments with the larger group today. Through our actions as a community, SIUE lives its values. Students begin learning our values the minute they step onto campus. We communicate our values through the We Are One campaign, an initiative that celebrates differences within the campus community and showcases SIUE as a safe, welcoming place for all. That campaign's goal is to promote race and international relations and encourage diversity on campus. Another important way we demonstrate our values to our students is through the SIUE Experience program. This is a part of the new freshman orientation. This year, more than 500 freshmen participated in service projects ranging from cleanup activities in East St. Louis to volunteer activities at the Watershed Nature Center here in Edwardsville. The SIUE Experience is focused on increasing freshman success by introducing them to our values of citizenship, excellence, integrity, and openness. The following video was presented during the SIUE Experience to encourage our new students to champion diversity, celebrate individuality, and to support the We Are One campaign.
By now, you're probably pretty good at labeling things.
That was an awful movie. That was an awesome band.
You're probably good at labeling people as well.
Rich people, poor people,
gay people, straight people,
black people, white people,
and on and on and on.
The problem is, when you do that,
you focus more on the label and less on the person.
Don't believe us?
What would come to mind if the first thing you heard about your new college roommate was he's black
or he's white?
She's Jewish
or she's Catholic.
Doesn't that automatically bring a lot to mind?
Before you've even met the person?
young people, old people,
American people, foreign people,
Republican people, Democratic people.
When you do this, you apply all those preconceived notions of what the labels mean
to people you may not have even met.
And that can lead to discrimination, oppression, and violence.
The We Are One campaign challenges you not to label people.
Instead, get to know them.
And if you do,
maybe instead of seeing them as labeled people,
you'll see them for what they really are.
People.
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 If you want to join us in seeing the people behind the labels,
stop by the Kimmel Leadership Center to sign the We Are One pledge.
Or visit siue.edu/weareone.
Because without the labels, we are people.
We are one.
We are one.
We are one.
And the activities continue from there, with every unit offering students the opportunity to give back during their entire collegiate experience. Our academic and student service units are collectively dedicated to the spirit of student engagement as well as the scholastic accomplishments of our students. Through the university's Kimmel Leadership Center and more than 200 student organizations, SIUE students are involved in community outreach programs that help people locally, regionally, nationally, and even internationally. SIUE is also seeing an increased focus on sustainability, which is evident through the efforts of the university's Sustainability Advisory Group. This group has worked to inspire the establishment of sustainability-related curriculum, as well as the implementation of cost and energy-saving initiatives, including reusable water bottles and a campus bike program. As further proof of its sustainability focus, the university now has a dedicated sustainability officer, and plans are in place to establish a faculty fellowship in this area. Other examples of our green living commitment include the establishment of the Eco House, an on-campus living option for students who are interested in sustainable living. As mentioned by President Pichard, the university is also home to the 35-acre gardens at SIUE and a 380-acre nature preserve. Both of these contribute to our beautiful campus environment and provide opportunities for valuable faculty and student research. SIUE was recently recognized in the 39th Annual Professional Grounds Management Society Awards. According to the organization's website, the Green Star Award brings national recognition to grounds manicured with a high degree of excellence, and that certainly describes our campus. In addition, all 6 of our newest campus buildings offer green features and are either LEED certified or certifiable. These buildings include science, art and design, engineering, the new lab at the School of Dental Medicine, an apartment building at Cougar Village, and the Lucas Annex of the Vidal Center. As we have expanded and renovated buildings as part of a $300 million infrastructure improvement plan, sustainability initiatives have been front and center. All of these many activities have made our campus very attractive to potential students. In the fall of 2012, we enrolled our largest freshman class with 2,075 first-time freshmen. Our total fall enrollment stands at 14,055 students. This is the third consecutive year that SIUE has surpassed the 14,000 mark. The university received a record 17,060 applications for last fall, including 10,600 from new freshmen. We also received more than 3,500 new transfer student applications, and 2012 marks the fifth consecutive year of increased diversity in our student body. This year's freshman class has an average ACT of 22.8 and includes 550 merit and need-based scholarship recipients. Approximately 1/3 of the class has indicated an interest in health programs, including pre-med, pre-dental, pre-veterinary, pre-pharmacy, and nursing. This next video clip was recently created to showcase the benefits of an education at SIUE through the stories and experiences of some of our students.
I love SIUE because it's affordable, everyone here is friendly, professors are very nice, they're always up for helping you, and it's close to home.
I chose SIUE for diversity. Not only the diversity of students as well as professors from international backgrounds, but the diversity of choices of majors and minors to choose from. SIUE gave me the chance to grow into my own person. Hi, my name is Austin Banks. I'm a sophomore at SIUE and my major is political science. Well, when looking for colleges, my parents thought it would be a good idea for me to go on a college tour. I went from different campuses and eventually I ended up here. As soon as I walked on campus, I knew it was home. What makes SIUE unique is not only the beautiful campus and the people, but also, aside from the students, the people that are there to help you. We have so many amazing facilities that help you on your journey trying to find the major that's right for you.
SIUE fits me. I'm from a small town, a small community, and I felt very comfortable here, so I didn't feel out of my limits. Hi, my name is Katie Mosby. I am a junior studying biology at SIUE. SIUE is helping me prepare for my future, and with being a pre-med student, it's very important to get into research because you're able to learn how to conduct a scientific experiment. So doing research your freshman year in college is a big deal. Most professors don't accept people into research until their junior year, and so being a freshman, I had a really big advantage over a lot of students. So I'm researching green roofs, and in particular I'm researching residential green roof systems and evaluating the stormwater retention because runoff is an environmental issue. The most interesting part of my research is SIUE is the only campus that is providing data on the residential green roof systems, and I'm able to be a part of that.
The affordability is a major part. I know that I'm not really going to be in debt too much whenever I graduate and stuff like that, so that's a big factor. My name is Andrew Scheibe. I'm a junior here at SIUE and I am a mass comm major. I chose to live on campus because from what you see in movies and stuff, you know, college looks like a lot of fun, and I wanted the college experience my freshman year. My mom really wasn't too excited about it, but I really wanted it, and lived here my freshman year, and I probably met the best friends that I've ever had. Yeah, my friends definitely make campus home, especially if I'm feeling like homesick, you know, sad, upset. You know, if there's something going on in my life and I can't drive home, I can always talk to my friends. Whenever I came here, my tour guide just loved talking about SIUE, and I remember asking her, you know, how much do you get paid? Because there's no way you're doing this for free. And she said, no, I'm doing this for free. That's crazy. She must really love SIUE. I decided that I wanted to also, you know, join the STAR program. The food here at SIUE is delicious. I must say, my freshman year, I loved it. All the food is included on your meal plan, so you always have that option being a freshman living on campus.
I know this experience gives me an advantage, and that would be the actual hands-on work that I have and can communicate to possible employers. My name is Stefan Ferguson. My major is Computer Management Information Systems, and I'm a senior here at SIUE. Professors are really helpful. They make it the learning environment, very easy to ask questions and state your opinion. They definitely make themselves available to the students. So if you're not understanding something, you can approach them either in class, outside of class. During my senior year, I had a co-op experience at Scott Air Force Base doing IT. The co-op gives a student working opportunity to use what they learned in the classroom outside in the workforce. In the classroom, I see theories, and then over in work, you get to actually put those to use and see yourself solving things. So that's a reward in itself.
St. Louis is only 20 minutes away from us, so it's really convenient to go to like a concert for a day or a weekend, just hang out and go to some of the clubs and stuff like that.
Played men's club volleyball for about a year. Great chance to meet people.
Before I started school at Siue, there was a freshman orientation where I learned about a program that combined leadership with volunteering. It was important for me to get involved that first semester.
Students will get to know one another and their professors, stay at the wonderful dorms, enjoy the food, and just enjoy the experience as an autonomous college student. I'd recommend Siue to other students because not only will you have a great college experience, you will have the full college experience.
As you have just heard from our students, Siue has many favorable attributes, and I can echo that of the food. I've went up a size in 4 months. And the campus community has worked really hard over the last several years to achieve such a positive reputation. Yet we do have our share of challenges ahead. Perhaps the most overarching concern is the budget. State funding has declined from 46% of our operating budget in fiscal year 1999 to 26% in fiscal year 2011. And as you are certainly aware, there have been significant delays in state payments in recent years. The state has only provided us with partial funding for the current fiscal year. As a result, the campus has implemented many cost savings measures, including a hiring freeze, travel restrictions, and greater use of technology to serve students in several areas. These efficiencies must continue in order to safeguard our financial position. I offer my thanks to each of you for your continued efforts in this area, as stewardships of the state's financial resources remains one of our largest challenges. As funding from the state continues to decline, each year we rely more on tuition and fees to pay for our operating expenses. Although we strive to remain affordable, Siue, along with other public universities, have been forced to raise tuition each year, increasing the financial burden on our students and their families. Although our total student enrollment is certainly healthy, it is down from last year's record enrollment of 14,235 students, and we do believe some of this decline is because of these financial pressures. In order to improve our position going forward, to intentionally shape our future, some important next steps must occur. First, we must engage in an update to our strategic plan. Siue developed its first strategic plan, a 10-year plan, during 2001 and 2002 through a very inclusive process. That plan has served the institution well throughout the past decade. During the current academic year, a campus-wide committee has been established to update the key elements of the plan: the mission, vision, values, and goals. Over the next several months, the committee will seek input from both internal and external stakeholder groups to use in creating an updated plan to guide Siue into the next decade. Second, a review of the enrollment management plan is currently underway. As I just mentioned, the financial viability of our institution is dependent on our enrollment, and we are in an extremely competitive enrollment environment. There are fewer students graduating from high schools in both Illinois and Missouri each year for the next several years. As the number of freshmen continues to decrease, we'll need to make every effort to retain our share of the freshman market. We will also have to expand recruitment efforts for transfer students, graduate students, international students, and non-traditional students. Third, we must work on improving our retention and graduation rates. Currently, approximately 71% of our freshmen go on to become sophomores at Siue, and only about half of our students, 52%, who begin as freshmen graduate in 6 years. As a result, an unacceptably large number of students leave SIUE with no college degree and considerable student loan debt. We have recently hired a director of retention who is working with faculty and staff members across campus to implement several retention initiatives. Additionally, SIUE staff members are being trained in the Connections Now customer service program. To date, almost 2/3 of our staff members have completed the training to further enhance the quality of services we provide to our students. Faculty and staff are absolutely critical in the effort to attract, retain, and graduate students. Everyone on campus has a role in the success of our students. Our foundation is working hard to increase the number of student scholarships. We will also work to increase the number of students involved in high-impact practices that we know improve retention. These include student research and creative activities, study abroad programs, learning communities, and honors courses. Fourth, the development of an academic plan is currently underway. With leadership by the provost, each dean is being asked to outline plans for new academic program development, emphasizing the development of additional online courses and programs. SIUE has spent the past two decades building a beautiful physical campus with state-of-the-art academic buildings and modern residence halls. It is time now to establish a virtual campus to bring our high-quality academic programs to new audiences across the state and around the world, and to address the learning styles of the current generation of students. Finally, there is a need to increase globalization on our campus. Currently, a very small number of students study abroad each year. Last year, only 42 students out of more than 14,000 participated in study abroad programs, and only 70 students traveled with instructors on international experiences. Students in every major would clearly benefit from the opportunity to study, engage in experiential learning, or conduct research in another country. Many colleges and universities have integrated global experience into their graduation requirements or the requirements for specific majors. Faculty and staff would also benefit from engaging in international activities. We are currently in the process of exploring the reestablishment of an English as a Second Language program with the objective of attracting additional international students as part of a globalization effort. All of these goals are consistent with President Pichard's 2012-2013 goals for the SIU system. These goals include improving student retention and graduation rates, increasing online offerings, expanding collaborative programs, maintaining fiscal stability, and completing the extensive building projects that were mentioned earlier. Everyone here today has a responsibility to get involved in shaping the future of SIUE. Whether you are a faculty member, staff member, student, alumni, or member of the greater community, you are a stakeholder in the success of this institution. You play a key role in determining where we go from this point, and invite all of you to become involved in our strategic planning process. We need everyone's help to recruit high-quality students, both for next year and for the years to come. And, most critical, we need everyone to focus on increasing our student retention and graduation rates by enhancing what we do for students both in and out of the classroom, including teaching, mentoring, encouraging students, and guiding them to the numerous support services offered throughout the campus. The cooperation, hard work, and persistence that have made this institution successful will be increasingly important going forward. Every one of SIUE stakeholders has a role in shaping the future of this university. I'm honored to be part of this effort, and I look forward to working with each of you. I've been so impressed with what has happened on this campus in recent years, and I'm confident that the future continues to hold great things for SIUE. It has become clear to me that SIUE is a very student-centered campus, and I am proud to see that characteristic demonstrated each and every day by faculty, staff, and administrators. I am also extremely fortunate to be surrounded by a very capable, dedicated, and experienced leadership team who, along with our 3 shared governance leaders, always put the needs of students first when making decisions or discussing future directions. And finally, thank you, President Pichard, for your leadership and your mentorship, as well as your generosity in hosting today's reception. Everyone, thank you for your time this afternoon. You've been a very good audience, and I hope you'll all join me in the Goshen Lounge. Thank you.